Hi guys, it's about 7 p.m. on April 2nd, and I just wanted to do a quick vlog. I meant to do a hiking video today, but we ended up stopping after about 6 miles because I hurt my ankle. I twisted it while walking around probably, I don't know, 2 p.m. Not very far from the shelter, and so we decided to stop for the day so we wouldn't have to go over Rocky Top and Thunder Mountain, I think it's called, and that would be another 7 miles, and I just didn't want to risk hurting my ankle, even though I know we have to get through here in 8 days, 7 nights, but I think we're going to do that just fine, so not that worried about it. But we had to take a short day today, and I've been trying to I have a splint on it, and I'm trying to keep it elevated when I'm not standing here, and have been taking some ibuprofen, so hopefully it'll feel better tomorrow. It doesn't seem like it's that bad of a twist. I don't think it's sprained. I was worried about it being sprained when I first twisted it because it was kind of hurting, but I don't think it's that bad, so I'm not that worried about it. But last night we were at Molly's Ridge Shelter, which is the first shelter in the Smokies, and we were very surprised because we got there at about 7 p.m. and there was no one there. We were the only ones there, and the weather was really beautiful, but we were all alone, which was really nice. It's the first shelter I've been at where there hasn't been anybody else there, so we got the run of the place, and no one complained about all of our snoring because all 3 of us snore quite a bit, so it was a good situation last night. There wasn't a privy there though, which there is one here, which is nice. And the shelters in the Smokies have been really surprisingly nice. They're a lot nicer than on most of the rest of the trail, I guess because you have to stay in them unless there isn't space. So they're large and sleep somewhere between 10 and 15 people, I think, and they're 2 levels. There's a bottom level and then there's a top. And tonight I'm sleeping on the bottom, even though it's a little claustrophobic. And then there's an open side, but it's covered by a tarp to keep kind of the wind out. It's been very windy all through the Smokies. Today it was super windy this morning, and we got a late start. And we were really cold when we did get started because it was very fast wind gusts. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, which is unfortunate, especially given my ankle situation. I'm hoping there won't be any kind of high jumps up like Albert Mountain. I'm hoping there won't be any kind of rock scramble type thing, because that would be really difficult given how it'll probably still feel tomorrow. But unless it feels totally better, we're probably only going to do like a 6-mile day. So I'm hoping that like stopping early and trying to catch it early and doing less than a mile total walking on it when it felt like this will make it so that it's not in such a bad shape tomorrow. I would have really liked to go further today because, I mean, it'd be nice to get to Gatlinburg, but I think it was supposed to rain on Saturday. But, oh well, it's better to be safe than sorry, as always. Been looking through the shelter logs, and a lot of people have gotten ahead of us, even people that I wouldn't necessarily have expected to. And then a lot of the people who are here right now are people who have been here since like they started like 10 days after me, and like 2 weeks after my friends. So at some point hopefully we'll pick it up a little bit, but obviously I just can't do it when I'm not feeling well. I noticed a lot of the comments on my blogs or on my videos have been like, you look really tired, and also a lot of people have said this to me, you look really tired and don't get discouraged because you look like you're getting discouraged, and I'm not getting discouraged. So it's frustrating to me. Or someone was asking me the other day, are you sure you want to do this? Someone I met on the trail. I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to, and I wouldn't have made it this far if I didn't want to do this. So don't worry, I'm not getting discouraged. I'm a pretty strong person psychologically, I think, so I have the power to do this, and I'm going to prove to you that I can. So have some faith in me. In terms of wildlife, there's a lot of signs about bear activity, but I was just talking to the ridge runner today, and he said that there aren't that many bears at this time of year. It's a little early for bears. There's also not that many section hikers out right now. It's not really super touristy. It's kind of quieter. We seem to be in between bubbles. I'm surprised that we are in such like a relatively quiet area, it seems, because we only see a few people a day, and I just thought I was starting right at the time of the bubble, so I'm not sure if I'm just moving a lot slower than most starters or what, but I mean, people start all through April, so I don't know what's, I guess for some reason the concentration of people has not concentrated around this area at this moment, which is nice. I like being kind of between bubbles. It's really much more pleasant than having ultra crowded shelters where you have to camp because it's too crowded. Like, especially in the rain tonight, it's going to be nice to actually be in the shelter. In terms of wildlife, I finally saw my first animals that weren't birds. Yesterday I saw 2 deer, 2 does. So hopefully I won't have any bad bear sightings or anything, but I wouldn't mind seeing some more wildlife, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity. Some of the trail isn't always well marked along here, but when it is marked, it's marked pretty freshly, so I haven't had too much trouble keeping track of where the trail continues to be. And the terrain has gotten somewhat easier out of the NOC, so that's nice. Anyways, I just thought that I should do this update, and hopefully I'll be feeling up to making a hiking video tomorrow, and I'll feel up to doing a bigger mile day tomorrow. But I mean, with my ankle, who knows? It's hard to tell right now. Have a good night. Talk to you later.